Good morning. So I'll talk about Trudeau's Canada again, of course. And then New Zealand. Right, so this can happen in Canada. You are, let's say, 30, 40 years old. You go to the doctor and you complain about something. And the doctor could tell you this, could say this: I understand your problems. Maybe we should help you die. I hear stories. This is actually happening in Canada. So they had this law. I think it was approved in 2016. And they said, we should help people die. People that are in terrible shape, we should help them die. And then they said, let's expand it. This should include a broader group of people. So they had a look at this. They said, well, it's working fine. We are helping a lot of people dying. Maybe we should help some others. You know, they were looking at the citizens and thought, yeah, we should help them die. Right. And we are saving money. You know, I read this article. This was from 2017, from the CBC, just after the law was approved, I think. So this is what they said in the CBC. Listen to this. Medically assisted deaths could save millions in healthcare spending. Doctor-assisted death could reduce annual healthcare spending across the country by between $34 and $136 million. So they were very happy with this stuff. We are saving money. We are helping people to die. And they thought, we can expand this. There's more people that we can help dying here. This is Trudeau's Canada. And now he's going for the guns. He wants to take away the guns from the Canadians. Makes sense, doesn't it? See, the Chinese, they don't have guns, do they? Why should the Canadians have guns? And now the Chinese government, they are bringing these people into the camps. Thousands of them. Huge camps, see? And the Chinese, they can't do anything because they don't have guns. And it's very practical, isn't it? If you want to bring the Canadians to the camps, it's much easier if they don't have guns. If they have guns, maybe there will be some problems. Right. Now there is opposition against Trudeau on this, which makes me very pleased, of course. The opposition should be huge. I know it's a big mistake to give away your guns to the government. We did it here in Sweden long time ago. Bad mistake. Right. So Danielle Smith, this beautiful lady in Alberta, the premier, what a fantastic lady. She's opposing this, and she says she will not cooperate. And then she's joined, this is what I hear, by Yukon, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. So they will not cooperate with Trudeau on this thing with the guns. This is my decision about Trudeau. Take him to court, put him in jail, or worse, get rid of him, get somebody else. This would be an important symbolic victory. And then we can take the other ones, one by one. Just remove them. Anyone connected to the World Economic Forum, I think we should start there. Just remove them. You know, I can see Klaus Schwab here. When I'm reading this stuff about Canada, I can sort of see him as a silhouette behind the whole thing. So, assisted death, taking away guns, you know, I can see him. So get rid of Trudeau. That's my decision. Now, I read an article from New Zealand. New Zealand Herald, and when I read it, I thought about this movie, Dumb and Dumber. You know that movie? The level of stupidity here is mind-blowing. So I just read you parts of this article. New Zealand Herald. The headline: Tragedy. Sydney mum dies in her sleep after positive test. Here comes the text. A Sydney father shared a heartfelt tribute to his wife who died in her sleep just hours after testing positive. Healthcare worker Melanie Leffler received 4 cups of tea, but after coming down with a slightly sore throat and running nose on the 19th of November, she took a rapid test. She tested positive. But she was feeling fine before saying goodnight to her family. The 39-year-old tragically died in her sleep that night. The sudden death left her family reeling. And I thought, when people read this article, what do they think? What's their reaction? You people in New Zealand, you read this article and you think, maybe you think like this: what a terrible disease this is. She tested positive and then she died. That's terrible. What a terrible disease. You know? Or did you say like this: hang on a minute. What's happening here? She had 4 cups of tea. Right? I wonder. All right. Be good.